What I'm about to show you is something that 99% of real estate agents don't even realize is possible. And because this is a video about funnels, you might be thinking I was running Facebook ads and using a lot of really overly complicated tech tools, or that I hired someone to make it for me. But I didn't do any of that. In fact, I built this funnel myself. No ads, no team. I didn't even use a fancy CRM. I had a solid website, a basic follow-up system, and one really good offer. And it worked. At the time, it was a buyer's market. So I built this funnel to attract serious buyers, people who were ready to move and buy a house soon. And because of how simple and targeted it was, I started getting leads every single week, and then soon every single day, without having to chase anybody. And here's the great news is this framework still works in any market, whether you're trying to reach buyers or sellers, if your offer matches what people actually want. When your message hits the right pain point, the right people opt in. And that's what this video is going to show you. How I built the funnel, what it looks like, and how you can tweak it to fit what buyers or sellers are really looking for in the market right now. You don't need a big budget. You don't need an elaborate system. You just need the right offer in the right format in front of the right people. So let me show you exactly what this looks like. This is the opt-in page. It has a clear headline, a short description of what they're going to get, a form to fill out, and a photo of what I'm going to give them. That's it. Yes, we have our brokerage logo on it because we have to be compliant, but it's not the first thing the eye goes to when you come to this page. It's subtle. And this is the freebie they get after they opt in. I made it in Canva. It's really nothing fancy. It's a cover page. It's got a whole bunch of pages in the middle. And then when it gets to the end, it has more about me and says thank you. It's got links to videos in between so that they can get to know me a little bit more. The whole thing, including the cover and the last page, is 13 pages long, but it really only has about 10 pages of information in the middle. Anybody can do this. And then this is what they get when they opt in. This is just simply a bunch of emails in a particular order with time delay between the steps. So the minute that they opt in, they get email number 1. And then we wait 12 minutes and then we send them a text message. The reason that I wait 12 minutes is because I want them to think that I actually sent that text message rather than them assuming that it's automated. Because if they ask for the thing and it shows up in their inbox immediately, that's what they expect. But if they immediately get a text message, now they know that it was automated. If it waits 12 minutes and it says, hey, I sent you that guide, did you get it? They're going to think that I actually personally sent that text message, which is awesome. That's what we want them to think because they're more likely to respond to it if they don't think that it's an automated message. Email number 1 just delivers the thing that they wanted in order to get the conversation started. The automation starts the minute they hit submit on that form. But here's what most agents do wrong. They spend hours designing a landing page that is not going to convert. People look at it and they are not compelled to fill out that form and give you their information. Or they make an offer that nobody really wants. It doesn't solve a big enough problem, so nobody really needs it. They don't go to the landing page in the first place. Or they go to the landing page, they fill out the form, and then the agent just drops the ball and doesn't follow up. We need all 3 of those pieces to be working correctly in order for this funnel to work. So the first thing you need is a reason for the person to raise their hand. Think about who is your one person with one problem. Is it a buyer or a seller? Is it an investor? Why are they thinking of buying or selling? Put yourself in their shoes and imagine what you would want to know if you were thinking about moving. If you're thinking about selling your home, but you're seeing multiple price reductions in your neighborhood and houses are staying on the market for a very long time, you have very different questions than someone who wants to sell in a hot seller's market and they're worried the house will sell so fast they won't have anywhere to go afterwards. So your offer will not be called a seller's guide. That's boring, and it offers no real compelling reason for anyone to want to get it. Instead, yours could be called something like the secret sauce of homes that sell in 10 days or less, or your visual upgrade plan, how to make your home the one that everyone competes over. And then you build your simple landing page that clearly communicates the value of that offer. Keep it clean, give them a real reason to opt in. Don't write all about yourself. Don't put your headshot on it. Don't put your brokerage logo front and center on that page. That should not be the first thing we see when we arrive on that page. Now, if you've had trouble with any of this in the past, tell me in the comments, what is the most confusing part of setting all of this up? Maybe I could make a whole video just about that. So tell me where you're getting tripped up so that I can go deeper in a future video. Okay, after we've made the freebie and we've made the landing page, now we have to follow up, and not with a bunch of generic emails. Write them yourself, or you can just use mine. I've got a whole bunch of pre-written email sequences that I have personally written, and I'll link to those down below if you just want to save time and use mine. Now, if your website and your CRM are together in the same system, then you're done. It's already connected. You don't have to worry about it. Otherwise, you have to connect your website to your CRM so that the information from the website goes into the CRM and it automatically starts this whole process. Just Google, what do you use for your website? What do you use for your CRM? And find out if they will integrate. People ask me questions all day, every day. They must think that I know everything, but instead I have a secret weapon. Shout out to Tammy Price, who gave this to me at a conference a couple of years ago, and I laughed my head off. I just love it. So that's it. The freebie, the landing page, the automated follow-up sequence. You can build this thing in a couple of days. And once it's up, it works in the background 24 hours a day. You don't need to door knock when it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. You don't have to call everyone you know begging for referrals. You have a system that brings people to you. But none of this will work if you have a landing page that turns people off the minute they land on it. If your offer is not compelling and they don't feel like they need the thing, they're not going to opt in. So watch this video next, where I'm going to show you exactly what you need to have a landing page that converts traffic into actual leads that go into your database and build your pipeline.